Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Monday. So today we're going to kick off the week with a review and swatches of the Too Faced Sweet Peach eyeshadow palette. And I was able to snag this when it first released on Ulta. I did have to use the Ulta app in order to actually purchase it because they didn't release it on their website first. They did it on the app first, which was frustrating because that was a day that Ebates had Ulta at 6% cash back, but I digress. I wanted it badly enough that I went ahead and snagged it because I knew it was going to sell out immediately, and I was absolutely right. By the next morning, it was completely sold out again. So, bummer. I don't like how they're handling the release for this palette because I think they've really hyped it up, and they are claiming that it is very limited edition. But I have a feeling they're probably going to continue to roll more and more of these out because it's selling out wherever it's being released within like minutes. So there's a lot of hype around this palette, and I just wanted to kind of give you guys an honest opinion on whether I think it's worth like actively seeking out or if you should just wait until it becomes like, you know, regularly in stock at Sephora and Ulta and HSN. I don't think it's being restocked on the Too Faced website at any point. I think they just did an initial release there, and it will not be restocked there. But I do think there are going to be more shipments to Sephora and Ulta especially. So anyway, in terms of packaging, it's adorable. It's totally Too Faced. The cardboard has that rubberized finish to it, and then you actually have samples and names of the shadows on the back. So it's a beautiful palette in terms of packaging outright. It is that classic Too Faced like tin packaging, and it's very thin. It seems pretty travel friendly, except I would probably put like a rubber band around this because I just don't trust these magnets. The peaches are embossed, and the names are, sorry, I thought the names were on the back, but they're actually inside of the palette, which is really nice. So I'm going to go ahead and use the box to cover up the mirror, but you do get a really nice size mirror. This is essentially very similar to the layout of the chocolate bar palettes, with the exception of you not getting two of like the larger shadows. These are just all like their regular size shadows here. So let's take a peek at it. I do already have swatches on my arms, so that's what you're seeing down there as I'm holding this up. But you can see they are very, I would say, leans a little bit more warm tone, but there are some cool shades in here. I do wish that they would have maybe included one or two more peachy shades. There's not as much peach in here as I would have liked to have seen. So that would be my only complaint about the palette, but I do like how everything's laid out. I do like that they have the names on the actual packaging, and I like that you can get everything from a really neutral, natural eye look to a very dramatic smoky eye. I think this is a palette that you can definitely do a lot with, and it's beautifully curated with the exception of probably could have put a couple more actual peachy shades in here. You have a mix of satin, matte, and like shimmer, metallic, pearl type finishes in here. All are smooth, really beautiful, easy to work with. It's just the classic Too Faced formula. It's a great eyeshadow, and I think the price that they're charging for it is, you know, right on par with the quality for the shadows. So let's go ahead and take a look at these swatches that I already have on my arm. And I will go ahead and start over here. This first one you might not be able to see, and I'm pretty fair, so these may show up much more pigmented on me because I am pasty. Keep that in mind. Your skin tone might be darker than mine. So here we have White Peach, Luscious, White Peach, Nectar, and Peaches and Cream. Then we have Luscious, Cobbler, and Georgia. Just Peachy, Candied Peach, and Caramelized. Then there's Bless Her Heart, Bellini, and Puree at the very bottom there. So there's those first few rows there. And then we have the smokier shades here. So Tempting, Peach Pit, Summer Yum, Charmed, I'm Sure, Delectable, and then the last one is Talk Derby to Me. So I'll just give you guys another look there. Those shades. They're beautiful. I really do think it's a really great palette. I like that there is a mix of warm as well as some cool shades in here. I think the colors that people are really going to go gaga over are the Puree and Summer Yum, these two shades right here, because they're really warm. I actually don't love warm shades as much, but I will definitely use these. For me, I tend to lean towards cooler eyeshadows, but that's totally just me. I do have these eyeshadows on my lids today, so I'm gonna do a neutral tutorial for you guys with this palette probably next week. But on my eyes today, I do have the Candied Peach in my crease. I have the Georgia to blend out the crease just a little bit, and then I have Bellini on my lid. So that is what I used for my eye look today, and I'm very happy with the palette overall. The quality is exactly like any of the other palettes that I have from Too Faced, and it's cute. I like the way it smells. For me, it's 2 thumbs up. I do think it's worth seeking out. I don't think it's worth freaking out over now that I have it, because I do really think that they are going to be releasing more of these, and if you can actually get it for 15% off at the Sephora VIB sale coming up here, that might be the best case scenario. Hopefully it'll be restocked, but I'm not sure that it will. You can see some of these are pretty dang pigmented. Even just wiping them off, they want to stay. So anyway, I think it's worth seeking out. I don't think it's worth paying more than the actual cost of the palette, like on eBay or anything like that. So keep that in mind. I do really think they are going to keep releasing more of these, even though it's limited edition. I'm pretty sure they know this is selling well, and if they can make more money on it, I'm sure they will choose to do so. So anyway, those are my thoughts. By the way, you do get a lookbook, so if you're interested, they do give you 3 different looks in this lookbook that you can copy. Instructions on the back. So yeah, 2 thumbs up. Keep your eye out for it. Hopefully you'll be able to get your hands on it. And I'm a fan. So let me know what your thoughts are down below if you have the palette, and I will see you guys in my next video. Take care. Bye-bye.